Morning, everybody. Welcome back to Better Fitness. We're going to be doing arms today. So we're going to start off with our barbell. If you don't have a barbell, use dumbbells. I'll show you how to do it. We're going to start off with just the bar only. So that's about 40 to 50 pounds if you're on adjustable weights like me. All right, so what we're going to do is you're going to bend over slightly. We're going to be, in order to work our arms, we're not going to be doing an overhand row today. We're going to flip the hands like this. Same motion as a bent over row, regular row. We're going to bring it in to about the bottom of our stomach, top of our hips, right there. And when you get to the top, you're going to squeeze your biceps. Do about 12 of these. All right. All right, so we're going to increase to about 50% of what we're going to lift. If you've been doing these workouts, you can look and see what you did last time, what 50% would be. This is still the warm-up though, so you have plenty of time to choose your weight. All right, here we go. We're looking at 8. Increase the weight a little more. All right. Still warming up. We got 4 reps here. All right. Cool. All right. We got a 20-second break. Get your weight ready. All right, 5 seconds, and we're gonna go right into it. So this is the actual workout. So let's work hard. Here we go. Eight to 10. Put that down lightly. All right, record what you did. Minute break. We're gonna do it again, all right? 1 minute break. Most important thing in this workout, especially since it's arm day, is when you get to the top here. 1, don't jerk it up, slow and controlled as much as you can. And squeeze that bicep when you get here. All right? 30 seconds. Ten seconds. Let's get ready. Here we go. record that. Minute break, another set. All right, minute break. I'll be right back. All right. 30 seconds. Not every one of your reps are going to be pretty. That's okay too. I always want you to be slow and controlled as much as possible. But if you have a couple ugly reps, me too. Me too. Always. Always. Let's get ready. Here we go. Okay. Whew. All right. We're actually gonna, that was the last of the full weight reps. We still have 50 seconds, but we're gonna drop this weight down 50%. All right, let's get ready. So this is with 50% of the lifting weight. We really do want to focus on form here. All right, go for 10. All right, minute and a half break. We're gonna get our bench because we're gonna do some hammer curls, but seated first. That's second wrong. Need to tighten up this bench. All right. Minute break. Minute break still. All right. I'm looking at what I did last time. I did slightly lighter weight, so I'm gonna adjust. Just in case. Just in case. Can always move up, but I want to be able to complete the set, so I'll start lower. All right, 10 seconds. We're gonna get our dumbbells ready. Seated hammer curls. And then we're gonna go right into some standing hammer curls. All right. The seated though, you don't wanna put your head back, but your back can be against the bench. And then you're gonna fully extend your arms down like this. So you get that really great range of motion. All right. 1. I'm doing 8 to 10. 2. Then we're going to do standing. So let me just record that. 10 seconds, we're going right into it. All right, standing, here we go. 1. Okay, doing 6 there. That's kind of the 5 to 8 range you can be in for those standing ones. All right, minute break. Back to seated, then standing. Oh man, I feel like I want to increase the weight. I think I'm going to increase the weight a little bit. All right. 35 seconds. Hey, bud. What? Yeah, I mean, Addie's, I think, still in her room. Probably not, but she's still in her room. Ten seconds. Here we go. All right. Eight to 10 here. 1, 2, 3. 1 more. All right. Feels good with that higher weight. Record that next time. Nope. All right, 10 seconds. Standing hammer curls. Here we go. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 6. Felt good. Felt good. Record that. Minute break. Minute break. Another set of the seated and standing hammer curls. Let me see what we have ahead. We got some easy bar, standing curls, and then we're going to move into triceps. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 30 seconds. Oh, yeah. All right, let's get ready. Yow. Shake out this wrist. This wrist has been bothering me. There's always something bothering you when you're lifting. That's just part of lifting. Get used to it. All right. Here we go. 8 to 10. man, feeling in my forearms. I'm actually going to do 2 more because I didn't hit that 8 rep, which I know I can. My forearms were freaking out. Yep, that's good. A little mid-set break. Got it done. All right, man. Standing hammer curls. There we go. 1, 2, 3. 6. Cool. Cool. All right, we put our dumbbells away for now, because we're going to use the easy bar. All right, so this is the easy bar. If you don't have one of those, you can use dumbbells. We're basically going to do, if you're on dumbbells, we're going to be just doing a standard, not a hammer curl like this, but a standard curl like this, right? Let me see what weight. I might increase the weight after this, but we'll stick with that. The main thing that I learned, and I hope this is right because I'm just regurgitating things that I've learned, but hammer curls work the long part of your bicep. When you switch your wrist over like this, you're working that peak. So what that helps to know, or what knowing helps, is that when you're doing those hammer curls, you're focused on that whole long part of your bicep when you're squeezing. When you're doing these or with the easy bar, I'm trying to squeeze that peak part of my bicep. Just helps you to know kind of what you're targeting when you do those workouts. All right, I'll stand here. Here we go. I'm actually going up to my chin, coming back down. 8 to 10 here. All right. Okay. I'm actually going to increase that weight a little bit. Okay, 50 seconds, another set. Actually, I think this is a dropping set. So I'm going to increase the weight and probably just stick there because we're going to be having less breaks in between. I'm just going to leave that there because we're going to need that for the triceps. Let me just look ahead. Yeah. Okay, so it's going from 12 to 10 to 8 to 6 reps. So we're just going to take short breaks in between, drop the rep count down. I am going to increase the weight just a little bit, though. Another 10 pounds. Sometimes that increased weight just helps with engagement. I just feel the muscle engagement that I'm trying to have with the workout. There goes my earbud. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me write down what I did. All right, 50 seconds. We're gonna, same workout, drop it down rep-wise. So I did 10, we'll do 8 next time, and so on. 30 seconds. Oh. 20 seconds. All right, let's get ready. Let us get ready. Here we go. All right, here we go. Record. All right, 40 seconds. Last set. We're shooting for 6 here. All right. Okay, here we go. All right. Here we go. 6, 1, 2, 3. 6. All right. Feels good. Feels good. Feels good. Yeah. Okay. All right. What did I do for? I did 40s. Okay. All right. We're switching over to biceps. We're going to start off with laying down on the bench, dumbbells, bring it down towards the outside part of your chest. Like this, elbows in and up. Those elbows in is really what's going to be activating your triceps when you come up and straighten your arms. All right? So that's the motion. That's what we're going to be doing in 20 seconds. Here we go. It's like, do I want more weight? I feel pretty good. I don't know. I'm going to stick with the 40s for now. It always is the hardest part, is choosing the weight, depending on the day, depending on how you feel. Ugh. All right. You don't have to bring the weights together in the middle. You can just go straight up and down. Eight to 10 here. Yeah. What's so hard is I can definitely do more weight, but my control is not great. So I think I might stick with the lighter weight and work on my form, work on my control, just getting that a little smoother. We have 50 seconds, and then we're going to do another set of those. All right, 25 seconds. 10 seconds. Let's get ready. Oh, yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. All right. So I'm doing 12 there just because I should be doing a slightly higher weight, but increasing the reps a little bit makes up for that. All right, minute break. Another one of those. I say this a lot just because it's such a fallacy that one thing is better than the other, that increasing the weight to as much as you can go is way better than doing a lot of reps. You get the same results. If you only have light weights to work with, do more reps. You'll get the same results as someone that's increasing their weight and doing less reps. It's all about just how your muscles respond. It is true that some people do respond better to heavier weights. But over the long haul, which honestly all working out is the long haul, you won't get results in months, you'll get results in years. All right, let's do it again. So over the years, reps and weight will get you the same results. Here we go. I'd much rather have you do light weights with better form, because that also will increase the effectiveness and speed of your muscle growth. Okay. All right, did it. I'm not sure if that might be the last set. Let me see. Okay, we got one more where we decrease the weight. And then we're going to do skull crushers. Yeah. So decrease the weight 50% here if you can. Let's get ready. All right. And especially on this decreased weight, use this as an opportunity to really check your form. Make sure that you're smooth, controlled, that your chest and your triceps are being engaged. That's what's supposed to be engaged. So kind of have that mind-body connection as you do these. Making sure, okay, I'm squeezing my chest at the top. My triceps are being engaged as I'm fully extended. All right. That is the one thing about dumbbells that are good, is that it does force you to pay attention to control. Okay. Cool. All right. All right, minute and a half break. We're gonna go back to the easy bar. You can do this with dumbbells. Just a caveat, if you have the big adjustable dumbbells like me, if you're gonna do the skull crusher, when you lay back, you're gonna wanna hold the dumbbells on each side, just because the adjustable dumbbells are so big. And then you're gonna bring that towards your forehead and back up. But if you have the smaller individual dumbbells, I would get two, one in each hand, and then come back towards like your temples and up like that, not towards your forehead, not too far in, towards like your temples, and back up like that, all right? I'm gonna use the easy bar for this one, so if you have that, you can use that. Oh yeah, 25 seconds. Let's get ready. What did I do last time? I'm going to go with what I did last time. All right, we're gonna do the easy bar skull crushers, and then we're going to actually go into an overhead tricep extension, which is this one, like that. So I'm gonna have that weight ready as well. All right. So on the easy bar, you're gonna have your hands almost all the way to the middle. Oh, I forgot to do this. Hold on. That's a very awkward position. That should be good enough. Oh, okay. The hat on does not go well with skull crushers. So right towards the top of your head, forehead. Stop before you smack yourself in the forehead. Back up. Now we got the tricep extensions. Record what I did there. I'm gonna do one more set with that weight, and then I think I'm gonna increase it. That was a little light. All right. Tricep extension. Yeah. All right. Over your head, like this. Down towards your traps, and up. Ooh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Careful on that. Bringing it down. All right. We got about 50 seconds. Then we're going to do another set. That's the only thing about not alternating more in this workout between biceps and triceps is that I feel like you're already so dogged from doing all those bicep exercises that it's good. I mean, your triceps aren't worked that much through the other workouts, so you still have strength in your triceps, but you're just tired from the rest of the workout. So I hope that doesn't like play into how you do these tricep workouts. All right. Let me get my hat ready this time. Oh, yeah, that was good. Oh, smack my shin. Sweet. All right. I'm going to try to change my form up a little bit and come a little behind my head and back up and see how that feels. That's what it looks like on like the tutorial of this workout. Is that it's not coming less towards the forehead, more towards like the top of your head. I do feel it. Tricep extensions. Let's go. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. Ooh. Ooh. That was, man, that was tough. All right. I'm going to increase this weight a little bit on the skull crusher, on the easy bar. We have 40 seconds, and then we're going to do another set. Ha ha ha. I'm going to try these bands. We're supposed to end with some tricep extensions, like cable extensions, but I don't have a cable machine. So I just want to see how these feel. I also only have one set of bands that have the handles. Let me just see how this feels. I mean, that works. Maybe I'll try that at the end. It's like a burn. Whoa. Okay, here we go. Let me do this. There we go. Trip. Oh. All right, here we go. this time. Yeah, that weight felt good. Recorded that. Tricep extensions. All right. Here we go. Okay. Oh my gosh. Feel that. Feel that. Okay. What? That's pretty crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that. All right, we have a minute. Now we have a minute and 10-second break. I'm going to get all this stuff put away. We're going to do those. I'm going to use the bands, the tricep cable pull downs, all right, like this. We're doing like an opposite rep thing where we're going to do 6, take a break, do 8, 10, 12. You get it. It's going to be like an opposite burn where we're not decreasing the weight but increasing it, which is interesting. Okay. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Everything's put away. All right. 15. All right, so we're starting off with 6 of these. So kind of get your bands ready. Here we go. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So 6 for that first one. 20 seconds. We're going for 8 now. Increase, increase. 20 seconds. So I'm just pulling down with those bands straight towards my quads, kind of top of my hips there. All right, let's go. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh. Oh, I should have been doing these past 2 weeks. I kind of skipped these because I was like, All right, we got 30-second break. So they're increasing the rest too, which is odd. And then we're going to do 10. All right, here we go. Here we go, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Definitely aren't keeping those slow and controlled, but that's okay. This is the last one after this. 40-second break, 12 reps, and then we're done. All right? 12 reps, then the cool down. Yay. All right, 25 seconds. Oh, yeah. Oh. 10 seconds. Let's get ready. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God. 10. Oh my goodness. All right, we did it. Yay. Okay. We're done the arms workout. We're going to do some cool down. We're going to get down. We're going to thread the needle. So you're going to get into this stance here. Put your arm up. Put it through over here. Put your shoulder down, head down, and just breathe. And switch, arm up, thread the needle, head down, shoulder down, and breathe. All right. Whew. All right. We're going to go into downward dog, into another stretch. I'll show you. So like this, and then you're going to jump your hand or your foot out to the outside of your hand. Put your hand down, open up, raise that other opposite hand. All right, come back down. Downward dog. Jump the foot up, hand down. I'm neither flexible nor good at yoga. This is tough. All right, back to downward dog. All right, come out of it. Come out of it. Oh. All right. Let's do a bicep stretch. Take your hands, clasp them behind your back like this. Put your hands together if you can. Bring it down. Oh, love yourself a little bit. Love yourself. We just did shoulders yesterday, so you're probably still feeling that. As am I. As am I. All right. Let's work out our wrists. Like I told you, I had some wrist pain going into the workout today. Make sure your wrists are all worked out. I'm cracking like crazy. We're done. So that was week 3 of our 14-week fitness plan. We're going to be building muscle in this plan, building strength. We're going to be using a lot of the same equipment for the rest of these weeks. There will be some changes as we move on. We will have some deload weeks, I'm sure. We will have some weeks where we're changing up the whole workout plan. So what you watched in these first 3 weeks most likely is going to change workout-wise, just in terms of the lifts that we're doing. That just helps your body not plateau by getting used to things. But yeah, stick with it. Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. I'll be live, or you can watch in the replay. Thank you all. I'll see you next time.